Hey guys, how we doing? As always, welcome back to Double Barrel Podcast, Single Barrel Blast. You guessed it, it is episode 3 now, coming at you from none other than our special mini-series on the Stanley Hotel, The Vault. Okay, we rolled the D10 last time, and it landed on number 5, which is none other than, you guessed it, the Rift Distillery. Alright, let's take a look at this guy. So New Rift has kind of been one that's kind of come on the scenes here in the last couple years. Come on strong, I've heard mixed reviews. In reality, I've heard mixed reviews on these guys. This one is, like we talked about before, from the Stanley Hotel. This is their barrel pick. This is their vault selection. And I've mentioned this before in a couple other of the mini-series videos. The two master whiskey connoisseurs is what I'm calling them. Please tell me what the name actually is for a person that goes out and does this. They go to the distilleries and they purchase the barrel. They actually purchase the barrel for that location, and I'm excited to try this one. So let's take a look at this guy. So this is a single barrel, obviously. This is a Kentucky Straight. Proof is 112, and he is barrel number 20379. He is distilled and aged. Let's see if I can get an age statement here on him. He was distilled in 2019. He was bottled in November of 23. So that would make him 4.5 years. My wife's here with me this week, folks, so she's helping me out here because you know me in math sometimes. All right, let's do this. Ooh, good cork pop there. Okay. All right, nothing really distinctive on the cork there. All right, here. And as always, we're using our Stanley tasting glass for this, folks. And I hope your Easter weekend is going as well as mine. Mine is going beautifully with my beautiful wife who came from all the way from Utah to surprise me after the kind of interesting week we've had. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get in on some nose in here, folks. Beautiful color, though. Love the color on this one. Ooh. Right off the bat, when I get that very potent vanilla allspice note, kind of makes me a little leery because that usually means that the juice is it's going to be very overpowering. All right, I was wrong. This is why I love that the nose sometimes always doesn't transfer to the palate and vice versa. Very good dark chocolate caramel notes coming through there. Little bit of allspice coming through. Nothing too crazy though. It's very mild in undertone. Not getting a lot of wood or oak though. Sorry, oak or smoke coming through on it right now. But let's see how this progresses. This is a very smooth drink. This is a very nice, clean, beautiful drink. I'm actually very impressed on this one from New Rift here. Picked up a little bit of vanilla in there. It's very subtle. Again, the vanilla and allspice tones that when I smelled it, that I thought were going to come through in a very powerful forward notion, they've actually taken a total back seat to everything. Haven't really gotten any of that smoke or oak though that I was hoping to find here, because I feel like that would complement that dark chocolate caramel very well. I apologize for the stutter there, but let's go in for another hit here. All right. It's weird. I want to say I got a little bit of cherry on that one, but I don't know if I can call it cherry. The oak actually did come through on that one. It's just this nice, beautiful, it's mild though, but it is a nice, beautiful, smooth oak coming through. Still no smoke though, not getting the smoke there. The cherry's coming through a little bit more predominant. Again though, it's there. I'm having to dig for it. I'm actually very curious to see how this bottle develops, because there's a lot going on here. This is a very deep bottle. I feel like this bottle has a lot more to offer, because obviously I just cracked it here with you folks, and this is the initial tasting. This is its maiden voyage. I'm curious to see once it breathes what new notes are going to come out of this. The 3 bottles that we've done here so far from the vault at the Stanley have been very deep. These are very depth driven, I feel like they could be complex bottles. However, the first 2 I tried, would not recommend them as beginner bourbons. This one, we're kind of borderline there. I kind of feel like this isn't one I'd give to somebody on their first try, maybe the third, but because this is one that I feel like is a good one to experience maybe some depth, maybe get people, someone a little bit more of the nosing, try and get a little bit more on the palate there. Anyway, I need to find something interesting. Oh, here's an interesting fact about The Shining. Now, the newer Shining, Shining 2, was actually filmed at the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park. Now, here's what's cool about this, though. The original Shining that starred Jack Nicholson didn't actually follow the book. There's your interesting fact for the day on that, folks. All right. My wife, Alicia, will you roll the D10 for us? What do we got? Number 4. So number 4 was the Heart Distillery. We can't do that one. We got to do a re-roll here. So number 3, 4, and 5 have already been done. Okay, what we got? Number 8. All right, number 8, I believe is, okay, you guys are in for a treat. Guess what this is? Guess what it is, folks? Willet. Willet coming in at episode number 4. I think you guys are going to love this one. For all my Willet fans out there, okay, always remember, this has been an amazing bourbon review. I'm loving this bourbon whiskey series that we're doing here. Bourbon TikTok, you guys hang in there. We'll see you back here next time on Double Barrel Podcast, Single Barrel Blast, Stanley Hotel, The Vault, miniseries edition. Never drink and drive, never mix your guns and alcohol. Stay safe out there, folks.